tour, I knew I wanted to do all these things with my life that I couldn't do as an incredibly overweight person. Like, I couldn't get on a plane. Even a seatbelt extender was an issue for me. I don't want my body to be the thing that's holding me back from the life that I want to have. So it really was the best decision that I could have made, and I have no regrets.
So I had decided to get surgery after both my parents had surgery. My dad had the bypass, my mom had the lap band. Both were pretty successful with that. And obesity's in my family, so I decided my cousin was going for a consultation with the doctor, and I went along with her, and I decided at that point that it would be the best thing, because the last time I could remember, my deciding moment was the last time I went down to Universal to go on a roller coaster, and we waited hours online. It was me and my cousins, and we got into even the the big people seat, and I go to get clicked in, and it just didn't work. So that was my moment where I was like, you know what, this is just not cool. I gotta do something different than what I've been doing, and so decided to go for the consultation. Worked out great. I really had a lot of, even as a bigger person, I had a lot of motivation to do active things. I just knew that my body was getting in the way, and I didn't want to end up where my dad was prior to surgery. He had health issues, my mom, same thing, heart issues, like you guys were saying. And I just didn't want to go down that path. I knew I could do something now to change it, so why not? And that's what made my decision.
So my decision was based off, so I lost my mother when she was 51 and I was 20. And so when I hit 25, or just before I hit 25, I kind of had a very strong realization that if I don't make a change, that my life is going to be half over, or it could be a quarter of the way over. And it was my decision at that point to take my life into control. So going through that is what triggered me to have weight loss surgery and make the huge life change that I did, because I didn't want to go through the same thing watching it. And I actually had my surgery to the date 5 years, the day my mother passed away. Wow. So it's a very meaningful day, but lots of life changes.
Awesome. Very cool. All right. So I guess next I want to talk about kind of, since we're young, what kind of impact the surgery has had on your social life, because we're kind of at the height of our social lives, I guess, and I want to know kind of what kind of impact it had for good and bad on that. Nancy, you want to start?
Sure. So definitely, confidence level has increased. So therefore, putting me out there and getting involved and wanting to be seen. I'm outspoken anyway, but it makes me speak a little bit more. Hence why I'm sitting here now. I would not have done this before, so but it definitely, I feel like I'm in my body, like the body that I'm supposed to be in, so I feel comfortable. So positives, great. Negatives, I am still single, it's unfortunate. But I am, don't clap, it's not. But in that aspect, trying to really gauge the past, putting the past behind, that feeling, carrying around that feeling of being overweight and that stigma and dealing with that for so long, and now only being 6 years into it, it's still not quite balanced. I still kind of feel sometimes that I'm seen the same way, or I react to things the same way, as though it's the same, and it's not. So I'm still working on it, but that's pretty much it. The emotional balance is still kind of off, but I'm happy.
I was talking to some of them before we had this event, and I was saying how I actually, even though I was overweight, I was dating a lot. As a bigger guy, I was 260, 265, and I was dating a lot of men who, they were okay with my weight, but the way that people treated you when you were bigger, it was still different than how it is now. Because even though in the past 3 years, I don't know if it had to do with my weight specifically, but I was just so like diehard wanted to be in a relationship. And I think looking back, it does have a big factor as to why maybe I really did want some surgery, because I wanted some answers. I wanted to think, what is it that's holding me back from relationships? And in the past 3 years, I went on 25 first dates with different people. They were terrible. Awful, never do it again. So I had the surgery, and within the first month, I lost 50 pounds. And I'm looking in the mirror, and I'm like, yeah, you better work, like, you know, doing all that stuff. And one of my friends said, you know, have you put a new profile picture up on your dating sites and Facebook yet? And I said, no, I don't want to. I'm kind of nervous about doing that. They said, well, you really should, because at this point, to not put a new picture of yourself would be misleading. And I said, okay, I can understand that. So reluctantly, I took a picture of myself, showed a before and after, like, so that people could see I did lose weight, I was heavier, because I wanted people to know I wasn't always this shape. And as soon as I posted that on dating profiles, like within minutes, I got message after message, I got hit after hit, I got people saying, you know, beautiful photo, beautiful this and everything. And I thought I would be happy, but it just pissed me off. I was so mad, because now it's like, now I have your attention. And I wasn't a different person, I just was a little skinnier in the waist. But everything that I thought that I wanted, it became so much more clear after I posted that. I said, you know what? I don't want to date anyone right now. And doing opposite of what I thought I would be doing from surgery, I deleted all of my profiles, I deleted all of the not so, you know, appropriate websites. I said, screw it, I don't want to date anyone. And I'm actually extremely happy to be single, so I do look forward
me, I think I stepped outside my box and my shell. Me, I was very like go with the flow type of person before, and I never like stepped outside of my comfort zone. Now I'm doing everything that I possibly can to help other people with this and just make the most of it and learn, take this tool and go. I'm single, you know, you still see yourself as the heavier person. You don't see yourself, okay, you've lost 175 pounds. Is somebody gonna be attracted to me still or not? You're still thinking, no, I'm 175 pounds heavier. Why am I not being looked at? You're still seeing that. But I mean, I've gotten really involved with it, and like I said, again, it's the best decision. You know, it really is.
Similar to you, like I'm having problems now kind of seeing myself as this person who's 125 pounds lighter, but on every other level, it's been like all positive. I mean, I've been able to go and do things. I mean, I always was just fascinated by travel and wanting to be active. I used to play sports as a kid, and then I had to stop because I was getting too overweight to like be able to catch my breath on the basketball courts or playing softball or whatever. And now being able to do that again, like I signed up for the 5K tomorrow, and I'm like, I haven't ever done that. So you know, like a healthy mix of frightened and excited, but just like being able to do these things that I don't think at least 100